Morning student. We are going to continue the chapter Political Parties, class 10, Political Science. This is part 2. We have already discussed in our first video, part 1, about what is a political party. Now in this video, we are going to study why do we need political parties. What is the importance of political parties? In modern democracies, if we study, they cannot exist in the absence of political party. So what is the role of the political party? Can we exist without political party? Let's see one by one. First thing, if suppose, imagine a situation where there is no political party, we have no political party, then what would happen? Every candidate in the election will be independent because there is no political party. So every candidate contests the election independently. They would not be the part of any organization. Second thing, no one is able to make promises about any major policy change. If any major policy change means here related to nation. If any matter or policy which is related with the nation, country, they shall not be able to take any decision because they are independent. They are not the part of the political party. They have no organization. So, it's not possible to take any major policy change. The government will be formed. It is not that government will not be formed. Government will be formed in the absence of the political party. But what will happen? Its utility will remain ever uncertain. Its usefulness would remain uncertain. So, what will happen with the government? Government will continue or not? Government will be stable or not? We cannot say. Next point, elected representative will be accountable to their constituency. The representatives will be elected, but they will be responsible only to their constituencies, their area, only to their area, their constituency. They shall not be responsible to take any action, function, decision related to the nation because they would work for the betterment, for the welfare of their constituency. They would not keep any relationship and concern with the nation. No one will be responsible for how the country run. Very essential thing. They may be good leaders. They would be a good representative chosen by the people through the election. But whenever any decision has to be taken regarding the country, that how the nation will be run, they will not be able to take the decision because they are not responsible for the nation to take the decision. They are responsible only for their constituency. So each party puts up a candidate in election. So there is a concept of political party. They put up a candidate in the election and from the government. And that's why what we find that all the countries of the world, whether they are big or small, they have the political party. So now we come to see that there is no existence of democracy in any country in the absence of the political party. They are an essential part of the democracy because they bring up the people's opinion, they represent the people of the country in the government, and their importance is very useful for the development of the country. Okay, now we are going to study about the functions of the political party. So before come to that, let us discuss about ruling party and opposition party. Which party or group we would call the ruling party and which party we would call the opposition party. What is ruling party? Ruling party means there may be one party or more than one party. Position government we would call that. One party one party, when they win the majority, they contest the election. One party contests the election, people cast their vote, they win the majority, and they are elected, and they form the group. They form the government, we say here. Let me clear it. They form the group where, for example, Lok Sabha. We take the example of Lok Sabha. So they form the group in Lok Sabha or assembly, means state assembly. So after winning the election, which party or group of parties, they won the election and make the group, coalition, organization in assembly, that is called the ruling party. That is called the ruling party, governing party. They govern the nation. Second thing is opposition party. Which party we would call opposition party? Here also, one or more parties. Either there can be one party or there can be more than one party. They will make a group. Now, why they come in opposition? It doesn't mean that they lose the election. Let's make it clear. They win the election. They win the election. And after winning the election, they are not able to make a group or majority in the house. Let me explain it again. It doesn't mean that they lose the election. They win the election, but they are unable to prove the majority in the house. House means here either in Lok Sabha or in the state assembly. So they are called the opposition. And they are their part, the equal part of the house, and they criticize the government. So this is the basic difference between ruling party and opposition party. This party or group forms the group or majority, gets the majority in the house, and they do not get the majority in the house. So they are called, those who get the majority in the house, they are called the ruling party, and those who lose the majority, they are not able to make the majority, prove the majority in the house, they are called opposition. Now we come to the functions of the political party. What are the functions of the political party? First function, contest election. The most important function of a political party is to contest election. How they contest election? They put up their candidate, they propose their candidate, different political parties put up their different candidates, and people cast their vote. The candidate who gets the maximum vote is declared winner from a particular constituency. So this is the first function. Next function is different policies and programs. Political parties put up different policies and programs for the welfare of the people. They make the programs, they make the policies and engage the people, and for the betterment of the people, they propose various programs. They make assurance, promises, and they put forward different programs for the development of the country, not for a particular constituency. Make laws. Who make laws? Again we come to the ruling party, what we have discussed. Those who are in executive, those who are in majority, those who won the election, those who govern, they are called the ruling party, and they make laws. Lawmaking work, function. Form and run government. All the major decisions are taken by the winner or the ruling party or the political parties. They take all the major decisions, they run the government, they are answerable to the people, and they form the government. Role of the opposition. It's a very, very important point, because though we consider that opposition is a criticizing factor always, but it is criticizing factor, but it helps to bring out those things which might be neglected or overlooked by the governing party. So by criticizing, it brings up all those things which are left and essential for the development of the country. So the role of the opposition group or party is very, very important. shape public opinion. How do they shape the public opinion? They launch various movements. And they collect the public opinion. They ask the people. They gather the people. They are involved with the people, and they take the feedback from the people. And this way, they take the public opinion, form the public opinion. Welfare schemes. They put up various welfare schemes, and it is easy for a citizen to approach to a leader of a political party rather than the government official for the welfare scheme. If they require any welfare funding or any help from the government, then it is easy to approach to a leader of a political party, and they put forward many welfare schemes for the benefit of the people. So these are the various functions of the political parties which they perform. In the absence of the political parties, our democracies cannot exist.